Difference of two squares. So today's factorization will be a little bit different compared to how we did it last time. So let's take this question for example. Let's say we have x squared minus 4. So in our previous videos we said factorization is more of taking out a common factor and seeing what is it that you're left with. So however in this case it's different. So the idea here is that you should be finding the square root of this here, x squared, and the 4 here. You should be finding their square roots. Let me show you what we do. So as soon as you see a question like this, x squared, let's say yes, let's take this one for example, x squared minus 4. First thing you have to do, open two brackets like this. Then now you say, what is the square root of x squared? X squared here, this x squared here. What is the square root of x squared? So the square root of x squared is x. So you put x here, you write x here, and you write x here. And now what's next is the 4 here. The 4. So what is the square root of 4? The square root of 4 is 2. So you write 2 here, you write 2 here. And the signs you write negative and positive. And this makes your final answer. This example here is now factorized. This example here is now factorized. This is how you factorize it. And so that's the basic idea to this. That's the basic idea. And so let's take more questions. And do stick around till the end, because at the end of the video, there's a quiz. So let's take more questions. So here's question number 1. X squared minus 9. You're always welcome to pause and try. So we always know that our first step is opening two brackets. And next, what do? We say the square root of x squared. The square root of x squared is x. So x, we write that side. So what's the square root now of 9? It's 3. So we write 3 here, we write 3 here. And when it comes to signs, plus, minus. And the order does not matter. You can say minus, plus, or plus, minus. It doesn't matter. And this here makes our final answer. Well, it's important to notice that factorization only works with a negative, not a positive. What do I mean? What do I mean by that? So in this case here, you can see we're having x squared minus 9. So let's say if we had x squared plus 9, this wouldn't be factorizable. Why? Because of the sign in here. The positive sign doesn't work in factorization. I mean in difference of two squares. So it always has to be negative in between. We can take the next question. X to the power 4 minus 16. Factorize. You're always welcome to pause and try it. So what is our first step? We know it's opening two brackets, just like so. Then now, what is the square root of x to the power 4? And square root of x to the power 4 is x squared. So x squared here and x squared there. And now moving on to 16 here. Square root of 16. What is that number that when you multiply it twice by itself, it gives us 16? So it's 4. When you say 4 times 4, it will give us 16. So write 4 here, write 4 here. Then minus Yes. But this is not our final answer this time. As you can see here, if you're able to see here, this is still factorizable. So we shall continue. So for this one, it's another two brackets, and that one x squared plus 4 comes as it is. Why can't we factorize it? It's because of the positive sign here. Hence we cannot factorize. So here, square root of x squared is x, and x, square root of 4 is 2, and 2. Then minus, plus. And this makes our final answer. Let's take another question. Question number 3. It's x plus y squared minus 4. You are always welcome to pause and try it. And how would we solve this one? It's the same way. It's the same way. X plus y there in bracket is still, you can still find a square root for it. So the square root of x plus y there, x plus y squared there, what is it? So we have to open two brackets. We'll use square brackets this time because there's already a bracket. We'll open two brackets, just like so. And the square root of x plus y squared is x plus y. So it's x plus y on the other side. Then now moving on to the other side now. What is the square root of 4? It's 2. So it's 2 here, 2 there. And now the signs, plus, minus. And this is our final answer. There's nothing more to be done here. And that makes today's video on factorization, the difference between two squares. And if you found it helpful in any way, please don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe. See you on the next math video.